Is TikTok going to be banned? That's exactly what people are talking about. And while we don't know for sure if this is going to happen or not, I think that this is a great moment for us to have a conversation around building your business if the TikTok ban happens, and if any other social media network, including YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook, disappear. How could that, or how does that impact your business? I've been around for a few years. I started my business online in 2016. And I've been around long enough to realize that building a business shouldn't depend on any one thing. Or let me say, or phrase it in a different way. Your business shouldn't depend on any one platform or any one place in order for you to be able to grow and expand and do the things that you want to do. That does not work like that, my friends. You really need to be able to build your own platform or your own database or your own space so that nothing could ever stop you from growing your business and making an income and growing, making more money and doing all the amazing things that you're here to be making. If you are placing everything in your power on one social media network, whichever one that is, you're always going to be a slave to what happens on that network. So if TikTok does get banned from the US, for example, well, what happens? It's so interesting because last week I was watching a whole bunch of videos of these like super dramatic TikTok influencers with millions of followers saying, I don't know if this is my last video, a little bit dramatic again, or I don't know what's going to happen, but let's kind of talk about it and let's talk about what this is going to do or how this is going to impact our businesses. And it's so interesting because imagine building your business based off of a platform like TikTok or any other one, right? And you're growing your audience and you're growing your following and you have an engaged community and you're not doing anything with them except sending them over to other social media networks. What happens then when a platform like TikTok disappears or gets banned, or if your account gets hacked, or any of these different things, and you're depending on an algorithm for you to be able to grow? It can be so dangerous and it can be so crazy to think about how many people are building their businesses this way. This is the reason why, my friends, having an actual brand and website is so important. This is it, my friend. This is it, right? People can't take away your website. If you have everything set up on your own hosting, your own domain, even if for whatever reason you're using GoDaddy or you're using whatever, even if that were to get hacked, if you are doing things correctly and you have a backup of everything that you have, well, you can put that website back up within minutes and everything's back to normal again, right? This is the reason why you need to focus on building your own brand and business. And yes, you can build a multiple 7-figure, 8-figure business if you wanted, only through Instagram or only through TikTok. Sure, I believe that that's possible. But you're really depending and putting all of your effort on making sure that your social media profile still exists. You're depending on the algorithm. You're depending on all these different things that are 100% external to you and not really under your control. And that can be extremely dangerous because they're not in your control. So what you need to do instead is have your own hub, have your own place that allows you to, number one, share content consistently. I do these videos every day and I share them on YouTube and on LinkedIn and on Facebook, but I also add them to my website. I have a vault page on my website where I have all of these trainings and all of these different things, and I send them to my email list and my audience all the time. Second part of that is actually building an engaged email list. I can tell you that for me, this has been a true game changer in my own business. And from day one, I understood it. When I was researching, how do I build success online? What are the things that I need to do? I realized and I understood that I needed to build an email list. I needed to build my own database, a list of people that are mine. They're not mine, you know what I mean, but they're under my control, at least like their information. And I can choose when to send them information. I can choose when to email them. I can choose when to reach out to them and all of these different details, right? So this is fundamental too. thinking like, oh, I'll just depend on the content that I'm sharing, and I'm depending on going viral, and not really putting attention to, actually, my friend, you have to build your own space is really important. For me, I email, and my people in my email list know this. I email my audience every single day, Monday through Friday. And I have a theme and something that I do every single day. I'll do a whole other video talking about this in more detail so that you understand how to use email marketing to grow your business. But there's something that I do every single day. And obviously, I don't have 100% open rate because nobody does, but I do have about a 40 or 50% open rate, which is really, really high. And this allows me to get in front of my audience no matter what. I'm not depending on the algorithm. I'm not depending on Facebook or TikTok or anything like that. Sure, yes, grow your following on TikTok, grow your following on YouTube, grow your following on LinkedIn, on Facebook, or wherever you want. But take those people out of that platform and into your email list. That is exactly what you want to do. I personally like using ConvertKit. I've tried a few different companies. I've tried Entreport in the beginning. I've tried Constant Contact. Like that was like the first thing that I ever did. And I really fell in love with ConvertKit since maybe 2017. I've been using ConvertKit because it's such an easy platform to use. And that's what I focus on. So I use ConvertKit to send emails every single day, Monday to Friday, like I was saying, and really get in front of my audience and build that audience, right? And nurture my people. I have a website, I have a blog where I share so much information. I share these videos, I share my podcast, I share all of it, all through my own hub, my own website, my own space where I can deliver value. And I'm not depending on TikTok or whether it gets banned or not, or the algorithm or anything like that. So it's really important for you to do these things as well if you are here to build success in your own business. If you're not here to build success, do your thing. That's cool. You do whatever works for you. But I know that for me, I'm here to build success in my business and ongoing success that doesn't depend on a social network and allows me to really connect and take things to that next level, right? Obviously, for all of these things to work, it's not enough to just say, okay, I'm going to grow my email list and I'm going to get people here and all of that. But you need to make sure that you're growing your email list with the right people. That's where being able to learn how to speak to the ready to invest version of your clients is the most important thing to do, right? How do I speak to the most perfect version of my ideal audience? Not the person that fits the bill and you're like, check. Yeah, sure, this is the right fit. But the person who's actively looking to invest. I have a training at readytoinvestclients.com. You can look for the link below for that, where I actually go super in depth into explaining to you how to attract more clients that are actually ready to invest in your services right now. So go to readytoinvestclients.com to find that out as fast as you possibly can. And make sure you follow me everywhere as Fabi Paolini. But more importantly than anything, make sure that you go to fabipaolini.com to see all the amazing things that I have available for you there, because there's a podcast, there's videos, there's trainings, there's blog, there's so much value in there. And that's what you need to be focusing on in your business as well. Making sure that you're building your business beyond social media. That's going to be the thing that allows you to grow the most and allows you to expand no matter what happens in the online world. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you in another episode.